Hey guys, Captain HP here from PvP. Where am I going? Oh, here I am. Okay, well, hey guys, this is Captain HP from PvP here, and if you want to know how to look like this handsome guy, but you don't have any friends to play with to get to this level, say you want to play solo, this is your guide for how to solo Hourglass. Wait a minute. You thought you were going to get this device for free? No. To get this device, if you made it to this part of the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and if you want to, drop a comment. Now, let's get back into the video. Alright guys, in this video here, I'm going to show how to solo Hourglass. So, getting into our first match here, disclaimer, there's no music, because I want y'all to be able to hear what I hear. So, rising up to the first match here. Bam, we're up. And I'm going to raise sails. I'm raising my sails to half because the reason to do this is because it gives you more maneuverability. But I raise sails, then turn my wheel. I feel like I get angle faster. That's just me though. See, my opponent is a sideways sailor, so I am keeping note of where his cannon shots are going and how he's sailing to determine his skill level. So it was at this point in the match I'm thinking, okay, this dude's a pretty good cannon. So right now I'm laying down some cannon fire. And my first shot, hit second, dodging a cannonball. I'm watching for cannonballs to make sure I'm dodging so I don't get one ball, because a one ball in solo can be a insta-lose. So, applying pressure. What I'm trying to do whenever I'm applying pressure, like in this scenario, is I'm trying to keep him off cannons while also spreading holes through the ship. But he's staying far away and playing very safe, so it is kind of difficult. So at this point, I'm watching cannonballs. He's also doing the same. If I remember correctly, at this point in the fight, I'm taking notes, and I'm thinking, I'm not actually I'm taking a mental note, and I'm thinking, okay, this dude is pretty good. He's laying down some pretty heavy cannon fire, and he's hitting quite a few of the shots. So this may be a pretty good opponent. But I'm also laying down some pretty heavy pressure. But as you'll see later in the fight, or hold on, I'll interrupt that. Right now I'm repairing. In solo Hourglass, you can never be over repaired. Duo slooping, that's different, but this is solo, and if you can get overwhelmed very easily, so I recommend staying on top of your repairs. But like I said, as you'll see later in the fight, I started taking a lot of pressure, and it got very tough to stay alive because I was having to balance keeping my mast up and a bunch of other things. But I won't spoil too much. I'll let y'all get to that part. Excuse me. Adjusting my angle, going down, grabbing a bucket. Like I said, I don't want to fill too much water. Then I'm hopping back on cans, applying more pressure. I'm listening for my water level. That's a major thing that new players need to learn to do, is listen to your water level, because your water level tells you a lot about how much pressure you got. So I'm hitting shots. He's also hitting quite a few shots. So I took that cannonball into the face. I hear a second deck. I go over to the bucket. I keep getting splash damage, but the Mi-8 will heal me eventually. I'm repping a tier 3 because I hear he's shooting chain shots, so I want to be able to stay up on deck more often right now. So that's why I'm repping that tier 3, is so in hopes I can try and catch my mast if he does chop it, but he did not chop it, you see. I'm sending chain shots, but these were bad shots, so I don't hit them. I'm adjusting my angle because I'm trying to keep angle. My wheel's broken, so it's going to take longer. I'm repping my wheels to keep better angle. My mast got hit, so I probably should have repaired my mast by this point, but I didn't, I don't believe. Oh, nope, look at me go. Repairing my mast. So, here we are, repairing the mast. Go down, grabbing a bucket while grabbing wood. Repping mast again, one more cannonball and it's down. He chopped it, my mast is now down, catching my mast. Mast is now caught. Going back over to rep it. There's one thing, it's at this point in the fight I'm trying to pull out now because I realize I have way more pressure than he does. So, and with this dude's skill level, cannons, I didn't want to take the risk of boarding because he probably won't be a sweat. And so that's why I haven't boarded yet. But I'm not gonna spoil this, but eventually he does come over and that'll tell me what my next move is. But right now I'm just trying to pull out a fight while staying afloat. I tossed down a bucket because I didn't know my bucket was full. Re-bucketing out. Repping mast. And say I get 1 rep, I go full sail, I pull away from him. He chops it again. I rep 1, pull out, and I'm slowly gaining ground on him. So, but right now I'm bucketing because I'm second deck, so he re-chopped me. See, I'm going back up. I catch. Now that I've caught, I'm going to go back down, put 1 rep. The reason it took me so long to spawn there because I was checking to see if I had wood. I thought I was out of wood, but no. See, I'm dropping mast. I'm prioritizing getting out of the fight rather than repping lower deck holes. So, because that's just what I did in the situation. So I'm gonna rep my holes here. Obviously, this is going to vary for how you should do this depending on what fight, but this is just an overall guide of how I'm talking about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So, like I said, now that I've pulled out of the fight, I'm confident he can't hit cannons anymore. I'm just going to rep everything. I'm supposed to sail in a straight direction. Yes, I could sail out of bounds, but I'm watching a map here. So, I have a general know-how of how long it's going to take me to get out of bounds in the middle. So, I heard this hole, so I went back to rep it. Now, all the lower deck holes are repaired and upper deck. Now I'm going to repair my mast, wheel, and anchor. Get them all back to operational function. Once I've done this, actually right now I'm going to start turning back into the fight because I know I'm getting close to my boundary. I don't want to go past over that boundary. So, let's see here. Going back into the fight. Checking. Grabbing a 5 bucket, refilling all my supplies. Bucketing out. And at this point, I'm going to try and steer back into the job. I'm going to pause, skip forward here. Y'all will be back whenever I'm back in the fight or I'm doing something productive. Okay, guys, here we are. So, the reason I brought y'all back is because y'all couldn't hear it because I over-chopped the video, but he just shot out of a cannon. You couldn't see or hear it anyway. I just knew where the time frame was. But he was shot out of a cannon. He is now in the water. I'm turning my wheel just to absolutely mess with him and try and dodge him. So that's why I have my blunderbuss in hand. I'm waiting. I thought it was on the right side, so I'm checking right side. But if you listen closely, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it over my voice. But he's on the left side swimming. He missed, so I go around back. I hear him. I go snipe him. I missed the snipe somehow. Dodging. Snipe again. I knew I missed that one. I was behind him. But his boat has sails raised, so I'm going to turn left into the boat. I'm going to reload my sniper. Now I'm going to lay down. Now I'm going to go for a board here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for a board here. I believe this board I get destroyed on ladders. Or, no, I don't even make this board. No, I make this board. Yeah. This one where I got destroyed on ladders.
Go away.
So I'm here. He starts talking in game chat. Ladder. Oh, but he's right there. I don't see him. But I get up anyway. Bam. Kill him.
Ooh, that shot.
He's dead. I got a really good double gun. Look at his wheel here. I like his wheel. Oh, instrument wheel. That looked pretty cool in my opinion. So here I am dropping a sail, angling sail. So if y'all don't know what I'm doing, I'm going for a drive out strat here. So running him out of bounds. I'm taking off his good food, filling up all my supplies in case I do die. Blunder bomb 2. I get low from my own blunder bomb. He also blunderbussed me. I heal, back down, hit him, and then snipe him. When he tries to eat, he's dead again. I said well played. I say GG. I meant to say well played, but my brain just went straight to GG. That's when I typed well played. So here I am. Hold on, someone texted me, guys. Driving him out. I'm standing up here. I don't like standing up here, but I did. I don't know why I did this. So eventually I went back down. He's right here. I was not ready for that, so I sniped him. He jumps off. He jumps around. I blunderbuss him, killing him. I catch his anchor that he dropped, and I redo that. So I was cooking on double gunning right now. Like, I was popping so many good hits. I'm checking the map, see how much further I gotta go. Hourglass is engaged. I'm getting close. So I just gotta kill him. I'm guessing, at this point, I gotta kill him once more or so times. So. Then he is coming up, knock him, and then snipe. Before he could even get the anchor drop, which is really good. He says well played. Then he says GG. I say well played. Then I say GG. And right now is when it explodes. Right about now. Boom. There we go. Like I said, right on time. So here we are. And he sunk. I went for the drive out strat here. So thank you for watching, guys. If you made it to this point in the video, make sure to like and subscribe for all my future videos. Helps I get together with PV Pegleg, and we'll get together and work on a video on duo sleeping pretty soon, on how we duo sleep. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Captain HP from PV Pirate, out.